So it's early in the morning. His ass tried to sneak up in the house before his dad and shit woke up. But that's when he heard his dad. His dad was about to go take a walk with his friends and shit. So he's making breakfast. Then that's when he asked him, is you looking for a job, basically? Then they had a little bit of talk. He's like, look, you came and stayed with me, but I didn't ask. What's going on? You financially fucked up? He basically told him, no, I ain't financially fucked up. He was like, bro, what's the plan then? He told him he don't know, but he got this amazing opportunity that just popped up. He was like, all right, does it pay? He was like, well, what if it doesn't pay? He said, so no source of income. He said, no, but that's what the writing's for. He said, but no one's paying you for that either, huh? No, they're not. So they got this snapping on it. He left because he said, look, you can stay here as long as you want, but if you can't, you gotta work to stay there. That's the rules of this fucking house, bro. So go over to where his friend at. He over here talking to this motherfucking dude about these movies and shit, this movie place. That's when these cops pulled up on his ass. Weird ass panel scene right here, right? Then we see bro ass floating in the air with the damn black hole right there next to him. He grabs that bitch and there was a knock at the door. It was the fucking police there. He was like, he was trying to act like that he didn't know what the fuck was going on, but his friend told him, like, look, they already know who the fuck you is, bro. They came to the shop already. His mom pulled up and shit. Was like, what's going on? He thought that the officers finna snap on him. He's like, no, you good. They basically covered for him and shit, right? So she went in the house. If you press on the comment, you'll see the last video. These are the same cops from the last thing that he had made him float and shit in there. He's like, how the fuck y'all do that shit last night? And as you work with the other one, he's like, what other one? It's like the red one. He robbing banks and shit. And the cops told him, like, look, the shit we seen you do last night, bro, you'll be really fucking great for our damn community. His friend tried to put his little input in. They was like, who the fuck is you supposed to be? I'm his best friend. I'm the one that brought you to this motherfucker. And they asked him, he's like, look, is you working with bro or not? He's like, no, I'm not working with anybody. This is the first time I even seen something like that or done some shit like that. I don't even know how I did it. He's like, what you mean by that? He's like, it's complicated. I'm still trying to figure this shit out. And then that's when they had to leave because they had a motherfucking call on the radio. Then he's like, look, you need to figure it out because, like I said, you could be a good help to our community. We'll be in touch. So his damn power started fucking him. He's like, look, bro, turn him off and shit. And he's like, look, I gotta figure out what the fuck and how the fuck this shit happened. These powers is connected to me somehow. And he looked at this phone. He's like, and bro ass gonna tell me how. He talking about the real one. So he goes to Chicago, right? Then he does Ubering and shit around for everybody to try to get information on bro. Then he finally gets some information at this junkyard place. So he goes there, then that's when he turns his power on. This motherfucker, the red one up in there using his powers. We don't know what the fuck it is yet right now. And then his ass go up in there and is like, look, that's the smartest thing you gonna do is use your powers for fucking stealing shit. I mean, if I found your ass, the cops ain't be able to find your ass quick too. Bah! Stole off on his ass. Boom! Fell into the motherfucking thing, right? Bro came in, he's like, hold on, we came off on the wrong foot. Bro ass fucking pushed his ass off on accident with his gravity powers. The red one threw a whole fucking car at Radiant Black. He's like, what the fuck? Then he came to beat the shit out of him. Then he took the money and jumped in the bro car and ran off. So Radiant Black started fucking flying. They say, he's like, look, bro, we totally off on the wrong foot. I could definitely stay out of your hair. I just really needed my car back. Like, really need it back. Bro, stop and shit, right? Then his ass fucking try to throw that shit out into the river. Bro grabs his fucking car while bro takes off. But he grabs his ass, the money and shit too. After he set his car down, he looks into the bag and looked at the money. And he got real happy at first. Cause he like, damn, I could pay my damn debt off. Then he thought about like, fuck, I can't do that shit. Took it to the police and shit and left that shit there. The two cops from earlier. So this is where he went back to his dad, right? And he basically told him like, yeah, I'll stay here, I'll work and shit. I need to work, he figured out basically a game plan with him and shit. And then that's when he got $200 from his fucking driving the Uber shit. Issue 3 is next. All this went down in issue 2 of Radiant Black.